Welcome everyone. Uh, Today we shall start the second part of NCRT Exemplar Book Solution, class 10th. And first five problem we have successfully solved in the first part. And today we shall start the sixth problem. So sixth problem is saying to us that a dilute ferrous sulfate solution, a dilute ferrous sulfate solution was gradually added to a beaker to the beaker containing acidified permanganate solution. Acidified permanganate solution. So here we are getting acidified permanganate solution. The light purple, the ferrous sulfate will have the light purple color. So the light purple color of the solution of the solution fades and finally disappears. Which of the following is the correct explanation is the correct explanation of the of the observation. So from this observation, which of the following is the correct explanation? Since is given to us, so I think there will be only one answer of this question. Here first option is saying to us that KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent and it oxidizes FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. The second option is saying to us that FeSO4 acts as an oxidizing agent and oxidizes KMnO4. The C option is saying to us that the color disappears due to dilution, due to dilution, and there is no any reaction involved in that. So no reaction is involved, and the D option is saying to us KMnO4 is an unstable compound. Unstable compound and decomposes in presence of FeSO4 to a colorless compound. So it is the sixth question of NCERT exemplar book, and the question is saying to us that uh, a dilute ferrous sulfate solution was gradually added to the beaker containing acidified permanganate solution. So in a beaker there is acidified permanganate solution, means KMnO4, acidified KMnO4. Acidified KMnO4 meaning is that KMnO4 plus dilute H2SO4 solution is present in the beaker, and when you are adding dilute ferrous sulfate here, so if you are adding dilute ferrous sulfate solution which is light green in color, so you are finding that the color of the solution disappears, it fades down, and finally the color of the solution gets disappear. So here, before going to the solution, I want to tell to you it is a kind of problem in which you will have to be remember the things which I am going to explain now. So the solution of this is nothing but the key point to remember. So it is better to learn this problem. Here, to solve this problem, you must know about it that always you will remember that acidified KMnO4, acidified KMnO4 permanganate solution, meaning is that KMnO4 plus dilute H2SO4 solution is called as acidified permanganate solution. So the combination of potassium permanganate plus dilute sulfuric acid, you can say, is a kind of acidified permanganate solution, and it always acts as a oxidizing agent. so it always acts as a oxidizing agent. So here you are adding dilute ferrous sulfate in acidified permanganate solution. So acidified permanganate solution is KMnO4 plus H2SO4, and in this, when are you adding this ferrous sulfate solution, so you are getting the color of the solution is getting disappear. So here when you will add this FeSO4 in this acidified permanganate solution, so in the product you will get K2SO4, MnSO4 plus this Fe2SO4 whole thrice plus water and nascent oxygen, it will get oxidized. So here you will get a nascent oxygen. So it is the kind of reaction which will take place here, and since it is not balanced, so here K is 2, so you will make 2 KMnO4, okay, and Fe is 2, so 2 FeSO4, and now SO4, how many SO4 are there? 3, and since here 2 Mn has become, so here you will make 2 here, 2 MnSO4. So SO4 you are getting 3, 4 and 6. 6 SO4 you are getting. So SO4 2, 2 SO4 here is here. Here is only 1. So here you will make 4 H2SO4. So now SO4 is balanced, and since here hydrogen, let's calculate oxygen. Oxygen is 8 and 24 and 32. Okay, so 4 is here, and 8 12 plus 12 24, and we have a requirement of 8. So here you will do 4 H2O, 4 H2O, and here become the 4 oxygen, so here 4 will be left, so here 4 oxygen 8. So now calculate this, 4 2 is 8, 4 4 is 16, 8 and 16 24, and this 4 2 is 8, 32. This 4 oxygen here, 8 here, 12, this 4 3 is 12, 24, 28, 32, and now easily you can say there is 8 hydrogen here, so here will be the 8, here is 8 hydrogen, and now the reaction is balanced. So in this question you will remember that here the acidified KMnO4 will always acts as a oxidizing agent. Let us come to the options given to us. So that KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent, it oxidizes FeSO4. Yes, always you will remember that your KMnO4 is going to act as a oxidizing agent. Here the next option is saying to us that FeSO4 acts as an oxidizing agent and oxidizes KMnO4. So that second option is saying that FeSO4 acts as an oxidizing agent. So come to this FeSO4, we know that SO4 will have that oxidation number -2, so x minus 2 must be equals to 0. So suppose the oxidation number of this Fe is x, so x will come out 2. So here is 2, and now calculate the oxidation number of this Fe here. So SO4 you know minus 2, so 3 2s are 6, and x Fe you are saying x, so 2x, so 2x minus 6, this SO4 will have that oxidizing number minus 2 and Fe will have that oxidation number x. So this 2x minus 3 2s are 6. Why minus? Because SO4 will have minus 2 oxidation number. Must be equals to 0. So x is coming out plus 3. So here it is being oxidized. Okay, oxidation number is increasing. You are looking here, the oxidation number is increasing, so it will be an oxidizing. So I'm sorry, so here the oxidation number is increasing, so here oxidation will take place. Here what is going on? Oxidation is taking place, and since the oxidation will take place here, so it will act as a reducing agent. It will act as a reducing agent. But here in the option you are saying, you are looking that FeSO4 is acts as an oxidizing agent, but no, from the calculation we have come to know that means it is acting as a reducing agent. So the option second, that FeSO4 acts as an oxidizing agent, is wrong. Third question is saying that the color disappears due to the dilution. No reaction is involved. So student, here no reaction is involved, it's wrong. Here you are looking that a reaction is taking place here, and due to this reaction the color of the solution gets disappear. But here in the option it is saying to us that the color disappears due to the dilution. Due to the dilution the color is disappearing and there is no involvement of any reaction. It's wrong. There is a involvement of the reaction. That's why the color is getting disappear. Now come to the uh, fourth option. KMnO4 is an unstable compound and decomposes in the presence of FeSO4. It's wrong. Always you will remember that KMnO4 is a stable compound. It is not unstable. So yes, only one option, that KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent. It's true. And you will remember that acidified permanganate solution will always acts as a oxidizing agent. Now come to the seventh problem. And seventh problem is saying to us that which among the following among the following is or are double displacement reactions. First is PB reacting with CuCl2, giving you PbCl2 plus copper. Second, Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 is giving you BaSO4 plus twice of NaCl. And third reaction is C plus O2 is giving you CO2. CO will be capital. CO2. Fourth, CH4 in the presence of oxygen is giving you CO2 plus H2. And our options are: A option is first and fourth, B option is second only, C option is first and second, and D option is third and fourth. So it is the seventh problem given to us, and the question is saying to find out the double displacement reaction in the given options. So what is a double displacement reaction? In double displacement reaction you will find there will be the exchange of ions. Exchange of ions. Ions means cation and anion. So there will be the exchange of ions uh, takes place in a double displacement reaction, and in this given reactions, the first reaction Pb plus CuCl2 giving us PbCl2 plus Cu. Here you are finding that Pb is going at the place of copper, and you are finding PbCl2, and here copper is displacing, but here the single displacement is taking place and it is a displacement reaction only. It's not a double displacement reaction. Now if you will come to the second option, so the first reaction is a displacement reaction, it is not a double displacement reaction, so it's wrong. Come to the second one. Here you are finding that in place of sodium ion, barium ion is going, and in place of barium ion, sodium ion is coming. Also in the opposite way you will say that in place of sulfate ion, which is an ion, the barium ion is coming. Here was the sodium ion, but here is the barium ion, and here uh, in that chlorine anion you are finding here was that barium, but here you are finding sodium. So here you are finding there is the exchange of ions taking place, and it is a double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction, and obviously barium sulfate is a kind of PPT, and it is white in color. So it will be your double displacement reaction. Here C plus O2 is giving you CO2 single product. Single product from more than two from two or more than I'm sorry from two or more than two reactant species. So it will be a kind of combination reaction. It is not a double displacement reaction. You are getting single product from two or more than two reactant species. So it is a combination reaction. It is not a double displacement reaction. Here you are looking that CH4 methane reacting with this atmospheric oxygen, means it is burning. A combustion reaction is taking place. Why? Because in the product you are getting CO2 plus H2O, and in the very first question I have discussed that uh, wherever the combustion reaction will take place, in the product you will get carbon dioxide and water. So it is a combustion reaction, not a double displacement reaction. So only second reaction in which the exchange of cation and anions is taking place. So earlier here with this sodium, the sulfate anion was present, but in the product you are finding with the sodium chloride anion is present. So there is a exchange of anions is taking place, and here in this reactant there was chloride anion with that barium, but in the product there is sulfate anion. So the exchange of anions has taken place here. Similarly, you can say with this sulfate anion earlier there was sodium cation, but here is the barium cation. In this reactant with this chloride anion there was that barium cation, but in this product with this chloride anion sodium cation is present. So there is an exchange of anion is taking place, and hence it is a double displacement reaction, and your option B will be the correct answer of this. So option B is the correct answer of this question. Now come to the eighth question, and eighth question is saying to us that which among the following statements which among the following statement or statements, there can be more than one statements, is or are true. And statement is exposure of silver chloride to sunlight for a long duration turns grey due to first the formation of silver by decomposition of silver chloride Second, sublimation of silver chloride. Third, decomposition of chlorine gas. From silver chloride. Fourth, oxidation of silver chloride. And our options are first, A option, sorry, first only, B option, first and second, C option is second and third, and D option is fourth only. Read out this question carefully. Wait for the moment. Sorry. So this eighth question is saying to us that which among the following statements are correct. And here the statement is that exposure of silver chloride to sunlight for a long duration turns grey due to these options are given to you, means which one will be the correct one, we will find that. But in your NCERT textbook you will find that whenever you will expose this silver chloride AgCl, which is white in color, silver chloride, in the presence of sunlight, it will decompose into silver and chlorine gas. So here twice AgCl should be here because Cl2 is there, and here will be the twice Ag. So here the decomposition, you will find that when you will expose this silver chloride in sunlight, so it will get decomposed into silver and chlorine, and it is a kind of decomposition reaction. And here you will find this white color AgCl will get turned into grey color due to the formation of this silver. So it is a kind of decomposition reaction. It is a decomposition reaction where from single compound there will be the formation, not I should not write from, I think single here in the decomposition reaction you will find that single compound splits into two or more simpler substance. So single compound splits into two or more simpler substance. So here single compound, which is white in color, silver chloride, in the presence of sunlight decomposes into silver and chlorine. So here you are finding from the single compound we are getting two or more simpler substances, hence it is a kind of decomposition reaction. Come to this first option, first statement, the formation of silver by decomposition of silver chloride. Yes, why this white color is turning into gray color? Because of the formation of silver, and this statement is true. Second, sublimation of silver chloride. Look student, here no any sublimation is taking place here, because sublimation is the process in which the solid will directly convert into gas without the formation of liquid. So here there is no any solid is changing into gas, so here there is no any kind of the sublimation is taking place. Here the decomposition is taking place. Third, decomposition of chlorine gas from silver chloride. Look here, there is no any decomposition of chlorine gas. Here the decomposition of silver chloride is taking place, not the decomposition of chlorine. Chlorine gas is formed due to the decomposition of silver chloride, not due to the decomposition of chlorine. So it's wrong. Fourth, oxidation of silver chloride. No, there isn't any kind of oxidation is taking place here, so it's also wrong. The correct answer of this question is A, one only. You will remember that decomposition reaction is very important. Decomposition takes place due to the heat, or you can say sunlight, or by the help of electricity, where the single compound will split into two or more simpler substance.